You know, cats got to start making plans for the future, bro. Get your head out of right now, bro. Get that. I mean, stop thinking about right now. I need this right now. I need this right now. I need that. Nah, man. Start planting seeds for the future. You know, being in jail taught me a lesson, man. You know, it taught me that time moves quicker than you think. When I first got into jail, I thought that the 2 weeks was going to be a long time. I'm like, man, this is going to be the longest 2 weeks of my life. And then I got there. I think the first week went by slow. Then the second week went by really quickly. And I guess I got comfortable up in there. You know, I made some friends, chopping it up in there, shit, you know what I'm saying? And when I was in there, I thought in my head, man, I was like, I gotta plant seeds, man, for right now. I mean, for later, I gotta plant seeds for later. I gotta think about later down the stretch. I can't think about right now, man. Think about, you know, a month from now, 2 months from now, a year from now, where I wanna be. Because I don't wanna be in the same situation I'm in right now next year. Or the year after that. Or the year after that, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to be at ground zero. So what I do is, I say, you know what, bro, eventually this time is going to pass. And you know time is moving quickly. I mean, bro, we almost done with this year. Look how fast time is moving. What's up with it, Jamie? What's up with it, baby? Time moves quicker than you think, bro. And life is short. Let me tell you something, bro. My 20s and 30s went by quick. I mean, that shit made my head spin. It went by so goddamn quick. You see what I'm saying? So don't trip about how long it's gonna take. Nah, man. Plant seeds right now. Let them grow. You know? Water them. Give them plant food. You know what I'm saying? Keep them healthy. And watch that shit grow. And a lot of cats, what keeps them poor is, that they always thinking about, what can I get right now? You know, right now. What can I do right now? You know, they don't plant seeds. They take that fast food, man. You know what I'm saying? They take fast food the quick and easy way. You know, having a job that's paying you minimum wage, that's for right now. You know, any minimum wage job is a dead end job, bro. You know what I'm saying? But when you look and you go to college, you prep, right? You prep for the future. You know, that's thinking ahead. You see what I'm saying? That's making plans for the future. That's not just a dead-end job. You know, you go to college, you get a degree, and you got a career, making about $200,000 or $300,000 a month. You see what I'm saying? You know, cats gotta get out of that. I need this right now. No, start making plans. Enter a job that's gonna, you know, benefit you in the long run. Not some dead end ass job working at McDonald's or some shit like that. Nowadays, I think it's $20 an hour. Nowadays for McDonald's, that ain't shit. You'll be working there until you die, bro. Working at McDonald's, that's not prepping for the future. That's a right now job. I need money right now. But what about, 3 or 4 years from now? That job ain't gonna do you no good. You see what I'm saying? It's not gonna get you anywhere. Unless you're like expired actor or some shit like that. Like you want to become an actor. Okay, well you use those little dead-end jobs to get to the next level. Just don't stay there and don't do nothing, man. You see what I'm saying? When I turn in my lotto tickets, I'm prepping for the future. Eventually, I'm gonna hit that jackpot, and it's all gonna come my way. You feel me? I'm planting seeds right now. It's an investment. You feel me? We gotta get some water once we get down there. Get some water on the way back. Make sure I'm hydrated. I gotta go pay my phone bill right now. If I don't, they're gonna cut this motherfucker off around 2 a.m. tonight. I gotta go pay this phone bill. But on the way, I wanted to talk, man, because a lot of cats, they don't know what's keeping them poor, or you don't know what's keeping them back. It's because you're not making plans for the future. See what I'm saying? You got right now syndrome. I want things right now. Okay, I'm working at McDonald's. I'm working at the mall. I'm working out In-N-Out Burger. That's a right now job. Those type of jobs, that's a hamster wheel job, bro. They got you on that hamster wheel, and you're gonna be working there until you die, man. These jobs are built to keep you in the rat race. You feel me? Like this society, they don't want you to leave the rat race. That's why they're making everything so goddamn expensive. You know? They don't want you to leave the rat race. That's why they pay you very little. They don't want you to go out and start your own business, man. Even Like people with careers, they still not getting paid enough, getting paid $200,000 and still can't keep up with the cost of living. You see what I'm saying? They can't keep up with the cost of living. And they're making 200 grand a year and still struggling. Yeah, the employee or the employer, they want you to keep working and keep working. They don't want you to go start off your own business and become successful or entrepreneur. No, you better get out there and get my taxes, says the pimp, Uncle Sam. You better get out there and get my money. You know what I'm saying? I don't want you to start no business. I don't want you to become successful. But that's funny because if you become rich, you're paying more taxes. Okay? So how can I become rich and I'm working a dead-end job that's designed to keep me here and keep me poor? You know, working people are still poor. Did you know that? You know, working people are still poor because they still working for their money. A dude who's making 200 grand in a career job, he's still poor. Because what happens if he stops working? You know, they're coming to get the car that he financed. They're coming to get the house that he's paying the mortgage on. You see what I'm saying? So no, he's not rich. He's not wealthy. He's still poor, bro. He's still in the same spot. You know, you're still living paycheck to paycheck. A lot of these guys, they making $200,000 a year, still struggling, still living paycheck to paycheck, broke, with only like $1,000 or $2,000 in their savings. Okay, my ex-girlfriend, she's still poor, and she works for some clothing line, and I think she makes more money now than she was when she was making at what's her name, at Old Navy. My ex-girlfriend worked at Old Navy. One time, you know, I was going through her phone like a little jealous motherfucker, trying to see who she was talking to, and I saw her bank alert text, and it let me know how much she had in the bank. That broad making over $100,000 a year. She only had $2,000 in her savings, man. You know what I'm saying? So she's still poor. Yeah, they're getting paid more. I mean, they're getting paid maybe a few $100,000 more than these motherfuckers making $80,000, but they still gotta get up in the morning and go to job with the whip getting cracked on their belt. On their back. You see what I'm saying? You know. So, you know, and a wealthy motherfucker, let me tell you something. Wealthy is P. Diddy, okay? The guy has so much bread, they ain't gonna be able to take him down very easily. You see what I'm saying? Not without a fight. He got a lot of money to put up a big fight. Matter of fact, I don't see Diddy doing no more than 5 years, bro. They might give him 10 years, he gonna do 5. But he got so much money and so much influence, it's gonna be very hard to put him away for life. You see what I'm saying? He might take a plea deal, you know, and just say, you know what, fuck it, I'll take 5 years. You feel me? It beats taking life. You know what I'm saying? But so he playing for the future, man. You know what I'm saying? He knew the music thing was hot in the 90s. Nobody was really doing it back then. He got in when the getting was good. You know what I'm saying? And the getting is still good. You know, there's some room in the music industry, man. You just gotta make room. But it's all about planning ahead, bro. You feel me? Shit, I gotta get some water. You know, it's all about planning ahead and thinking like, where do I want to be in the next 5 years? I don't plan to be in the same spot when I turn 50. Hell no. Me, Hellcat, bro, by the time I turn 50, I'll be retired. You know, I'll be living somewhere in the Hollywood Hills or some shit like that. Or I might have moved overseas, living better than I am now, man. You know, nobody, I mean, I can't say that everybody likes to struggle, but I mean, if anybody had a choice, they would choose not struggling. You see what I'm saying? It sucks to struggle your whole entire life, bro. You see what I'm saying? So I make adjustments and changes and look to the future. You know what I'm saying? Me, Hellcat, bro, I stopped chasing women. I stopped going to bars and clubs. You feel me? I stopped doing that stuff. And now I'm on a mission. Of course, you got trolls that come around and say, man, you look broke. You can't give nobody advice. But one thing I can tell you right now is to stop chasing women. That's one thing I can speak on. You see what I'm saying? And focus on the future. Stop chasing women and start focusing on the future. You feel me? Because in the future, there's going to be bad bitches. You know? If you don't focus on the future, if you don't make plans in the future, you're going to stay in one spot and you're going to live a very unhappy life, man. You know? Look at all them celebrities. Diddy, what's his name? Goddamn, she got a big ass over here. My God. Oh my God. Oh my God. That's exactly what I'm talking about, man. Look at all those fucking goddamn celebrities, bro. Diddy, celebrity, Jay-Z, 50 Cent. You know what I'm saying? Leonardo DiCaprio. You feel me? They're living in a life of luxury, bro, for like a very long time. You know, and a lot of them, they made wise investments because they want to stay rich. You feel me? They want to stay rich, bro. So I changed my mind. Now, it's taking me a long time. It's taking me a while to get my hands on a bag. But eventually, I'm going to get my hands on a bag eventually. It just takes time. You see what I'm saying? And I'm okay with that. Because I'm still living. I ain't going nowhere. Where I'm going? Nowhere. And I know the cash will be mine. The bag will be mine. I'm just putting the effort and the time. Eventually, it's going to come through. And I'll live my life in luxury for the remainder of my life because I'll keep making smart investments until I'm wealthy. You feel me? You know, and if I want to do something, you know, like move overseas, like a passport bro or some shit like that, then I'll take like $2-3 million overseas and I'll settle down somewhere in Kenya or Africa. Well, Kenya's in Africa, sorry. Shit. You know, I'll settle down in Africa, settle down in Kenya, settle down in uh, South Africa. You feel me? You know, just settle down, man, down there and live my life with a big old booty African chick or something like that. Or I might want to settle down in Jamaica or even Brazil. Or settle down in Bahia, man. You know what I'm saying? Just take about a few $1 million. All you need is a few million. You don't need a whole lot. And think about it, $2 million, $3 million bucks, that's not a lot of money. In your head, you might think like, oh shit, $3 or $4 million, that's a lot of money. No, it's not, bro. People, tons and tons of people have went broke just by having a few million in their pocket. I know this one guy, he hit a jackpot. Was it a $1 million jackpot? I see him around all the time. He plays the lotto too. He won $1 million on the scratch off. You know, he went back to being broke, just like that. Spent all the money, gave, you know, his friends money. He was giving away $10,000 like it was candy. And before you know it, he was broke, and he, you know, and he learned that, hey, $1 million is not a lot of money, bro. If some of you guys would have hit $1 million, you'd be like, oh my God, I'm rich. No, you're not. No, you're not. What's gonna happen when you go buy that brand new car? Okay, let's say you went and bought a $70,000 car. That's 70 grand gone. So now you got 900,000 and 30 left. You know, and then what you gonna do? Go on shopping sprees. You're gonna spend like 50 or 60 grand going shopping for nice clothes and jewelry and shit. Okay, so you chipping away at it already. Now you gotta pay all your bills and stuff. You know, your rent is like $3,000 a month. You feel me? Then you got I think hopefully you're smart enough to get a car note, you know, or you pay for the car in full, but then you got the insurance on that motherfucker, okay? That's wearing down on your $1 million. You might as well have kept your day job. You know what I'm saying? So you can't even quit your day job if you only won just $1 million. You feel me? You only won $1 million? Nah, you can't do that. You can't quit your job. $1 million is not a lot of money. You feel me? You know what's a million? What's a lot of money? 100 million, 300 million, 500 million. That's a lot of money. Even though, let me tell you something. Even though you get 500 million, you can still go broke with that if you're not investing it properly. You see what I'm saying? If you're not investing that money properly, you know, you're not going to be able to stay rich. The key is to stay rich. You know, I was studying Sean P. Diddy Combs, P. Diddy, or Diddy, studying how he was staying rich. He kept making investments, man. You know, throughout the years, he kept like looking at, you know, all the stuff that he wanted to invest in. He was just like, always online, seeing if I can invest in this, invest in that. He wasn't just spending. Don't get me wrong, he was living a lavish lifestyle before he went to jail, but he was always constantly looking for ways to invest throughout his music career, and that's why he became so wealthy, man. He know how money works. I want the return. I want to invest this money, and I want to return later on in life. See, he's already making plans for the future. You feel me? You know. So I'm gonna take this money right here. Even Dr. Dre was like, yeah, I'm gonna take this money right here and I'm gonna fuck this money off, and then I'm gonna take this other money and I'm gonna invest it in something, like some headphones or something. You know what I'm saying? Even Ray J, man, he was kind of smart. You know, he invested his money in earbuds and shit. You see what I'm saying? But it's all about, okay, let me take this money and I want to return on this money within the next 5 years. You see what I'm saying? So that's how money works, bro. You just don't keep spending and spending until you just straight up just hit rock bottom. Nah. When you get that money in your bank account, the next step is, what can I do to make this 3 times, 4 times? How can I stay rich? How can I stay with the bag? Because I don't want to go back to pushing floors. I don't want to go back to McDonald's. You feel me? You know, I don't want to go back to dating women who are undesirable. I want to keep the women around. I've seen a lot of cats go broke just chasing females, like some of these basketball players. Once they retire or they get injured or something like that, they're broke. They didn't put none of that money, in no smart investments whatsoever. They just kept spending, living lavish, buying houses, buying high-end cars like Lamborghinis. There's nothing wrong with getting that stuff, but as long as your money is invested. There's nothing wrong with living lavish, but you gotta learn how money works and how to stay wealthy, how to stay rich. You know? I'm like, how dumb can a athlete be is to keep spending his money and keep spending and never investing. Keep spending. He thought his basketball career was gonna last forever. I said, what a dumbass motherfucker, bro. Man, you was good playing basketball, man, but you was done with your money, man. You know what I'm saying? That's what the dude said, man, because I was watching this video on how athletes went broke over women or some shit like that. And I think I told you guys about this video before, where the guy said straight up, he said that he thought that his basketball career was gonna last forever. I said, bro, you be getting old, right? Our knees and our joints and our muscle don't stay strong through our whole entire life, right? You know, when you hit like 35, that's when your body really starts to weaken, bro. You ain't gonna be able to keep up with them 19, 20-year-old basketball players forever, bro. You're not gonna be able to play like that forever. You know, making shots, at will, scoring high, 30 or 40 points a game. You're not gonna be able to do that forever. So now you gotta think like, okay, I won't be able to do that. I won't be able to do that forever. So now I gotta think about the future and say, okay, meet me at the finish line. I'm gonna invest this money for the future, not for right now. Okay? So then when you get to the finish line, your career in basketball ends, or your career in football or baseball ends, you'll have your money to rely on. Nothing lasts forever, bro. Just remember that. Relationships, marriages, they don't last forever. So you gotta make plans in case something happens. My basketball career is dead, maybe because I injured myself and I couldn't play no more. Especially football, where you get injured the most. My football playing days is over. But I still got my money where I invested my money. In the beginning of, playing football or whatever, I took my money and I put it into some sneakers or something, or some headphones or earbuds. I want that money to come back to me. So when people get money, they think like they're gonna be rich forever. They got like $10 million in the bank. I got $10 million. I'm rich forever. You know what I'm saying? You know, shoot, I seen a lot of winners, man, get broke because they kept buying stupid stuff. Like this one sister, she won the lotto. I think it was like, I don't know, like 10 years ago. Anyway, she's still on the internet here. You know, I forgot her name, but she won how much? Like $100 million. She ended up broke. Within 5 to 10 years, she was broke. Now she ain't worth nothing, man. You know what I'm saying? Because she just didn't invest her money in smart things. And another thing, you know, stop trying to invest in real estate. That shit is a gamble too. A lot of the football players or basketball players, they tried to invest their money in real estate. It ended up flopping, and now they're broke now because they made a gamble. Now, I'm not saying gambling is bad, but your gambling got to be calculated. Because I play the lottery every now and then, but a lot of my stuff is calculated. Okay, I hit one jackpot, and now I'm going to hit another one. Next time my jackpot's going to be bigger. I want a bigger jackpot. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take that money, invest it into some things that I know that's going to make me money in the long run. And I'm going to get rich that way. You know, and keep on investing. We gotta get some water, man, because I'm starting to dehydrate again. I don't know what's wrong with me, man. Lately, I've been dehydrated and shit. Not drinking enough water. We about to get some water now, though. You see what I'm saying? So, think before you spend, bro. Do I really want to go broke? Or do I want to stay rich? Do I want to stay with the bag? You know? First of all, I would say, man, keep that money in the bank. Once you get your chunk of bag, once you get your chunk bag, keep that money in the bank, spend a little bit, get what you need. Maybe take like one vacation and come back and be like, you know what, it's time to start investing this money. Maybe buy a car too, you know, get what you need. Buy you a nice car, a nice whip. Buy you a condo, or just keep renting your apartment. Move to a nicer neighborhood, you know, get what you need. You know, don't start buying the exotic cars right away. Those can wait. You know, start off with a Corvette, shit. You know, before you go buy that Lambo, start off with a Corvette first. That's the baby Lamborghini anyway. That's the cheaper Lamborghini. It's a Corvette. You see what I'm saying? Start off with that, the top of the line ones, and then when you make your investment and it comes back to you, then you go get the Lamborghini. Once that $10 million come, hit your bank account, boom. Then you go get the Lambo. You know, start off, you know, get an everyday car, buy you a nice little Benz or something like that for about 60 or 70,000. You know, get what you need, stuff like that. And that's it, man. And invest the rest. Invest the rest, man. Because believe me, bro, you don't want to go back to struggling. Once you get the bag, you don't want to be that guy like, goddamn, I lost it all. I had it all. I lost it all. And then the women that you with, they'll leave too. You know what I'm saying? The women you dating, they'll leave. They'll be like, oh, this guy's broke, dusty. I'm done. And you'd be like, God damn, only if I would have stayed smart with my money. I don't know why a lot of athletes don't invest their money. They end up going broke. You see what I'm saying? You know, so my thing is, man, I make my investments for the future, and then eventually I get the return, and then I get that money, fuck a little bit off, and then take the other type of money and invest that, and keep on doing it throughout your whole entire life. Just because you made one good investment don't mean you can't make another one. You gotta have multiple streams of income through the investments, meaning that you got money coming in from Ciroc, you got money coming in from Sean John, you got money coming in from some designer shades that you invested your money in. You know, you got money coming in from your shoes. So you got all these streams of income just coming into your bank account. Just in case one go out, you got about several more to rely on. Okay, my shoes are not selling that like they used to, but my glasses, my stunner shades, they selling, they still hot. You see what I'm saying? Oh, my stunner shades ain't selling no more. I got my clothing line, that shit is still hot. You know what I'm saying? So it's always something that you gotta always think about, man. Is multiple investments, not just 1, 2, 3, 4. You know what I'm saying? 5 investments. You know, I want to stay rich, so I'm gonna keep on investing. You think you want to go back being broke again? I don't know what. I don't think buying material possessions is worth going back being broke again, because I could live without the material possessions, bro. Wow, she almost slammed into that guy. You see what I'm saying? All that Gucci and Prada and all that stuff is for women, bro. You know, women like that stuff. You know, I don't think it's worth it. Do you think it's worth it to be buying all that name brand shit just to go back to pushing floors, mopping floors, go back to a regular job again? Nah, I'd rather not buy that stuff and keep my money. I'm like, that's not worth going back being broke again, man. Get that shit when you become wealthy, not when you on the come up. I mean, you can buy a little bit of that stuff, but it's controlled though. You gotta control your wallet. You feel me? Control spending. Buy it when it's necessary. You see what I'm saying? So I don't think that stuff is worth going broke over. I don't see what's the big deal of stunting, you know, all of your money, and you end up going broke pushing floors again. It's like, nah, I'd rather keep my money in my pocket, make some wise investments, and I'll buy my girlfriend some of that stuff every now and then to keep her happy. Just a little bit, buy her a little bit of something. A few bags, a few Coach bags, a few Gucci, you know, Prada, whatever. Just give her a little bit. That's it. Put the rest up. You know, control spending, bro. Make sure I got enough money, you know, to buy all that stuff. And that's about it. You know, I don't want that stuff so much. You know, 50 Cent don't even buy, you know, he don't buy name brands, man. He said it himself. He was like, man, I don't wear or buy name brands. They gotta pay me to wear that shit. I don't buy it. I don't buy name brand shit. And that's smart, man. Cause he's 50 Cent. You gotta pay him to wear Gucci. You gotta pay him to wear Prada. You know what I'm saying? Every time you see, you know, 50 Cent, he ain't got no name brand shit on, bro. Shit is fucking worthless, bro. You know what I'm saying? The only time you wear that stuff is you trying to impress women and shit. That's the only time you wear that stuff. Other than that, it's garbage. It's not worth going broke over. A Lamborghini, you get it when you can afford it. Like if you got like 10 or 15 million in the bank, okay, then you can afford a Lamborghini. You know what I'm saying? But not when you only got like 2 million in the bank and the first thing you do is go buy a $300,000 car. What the fuck is that? You know what I'm saying? Bro, you just took a quarter of your fucking winnings or a quarter of what's on your bank account and bought it on a and spent it on a fucking Lamborghini. You hear what I'm saying? Like, nah, you only got 2 million in the bank? Man, you gotta be very, very conservative, bro. With that money, you gotta watch every single cent that come out. You better get what you need. That's it. You come up on 2 million, get what you need, not what you want. You know what I'm saying? Make the investments, then wait for the return. Maybe in the next 3 or 4 years you could buy a Lambo. But not right now. Get your head out of right now, bro. You see what I'm saying? Let's see. Because you want to impress somebody, you know, you go buy a Lamborghini. And, you know, now you got 7 million or 1.6 million in the bank now. That's a bad investment, man. For how much you got in there. You get it when you can afford to get it. When you have extra cash, bro. Motherfuckers who got Lamborghinis, they got it because they could afford it at that time. Some of them couldn't afford it though. Some of them couldn't afford it. They couldn't afford a Lamborghini at the time, man. They spending wildly and shit. And they end up broke having to sell the Lambo. Now the Lambo is worth less than what you bought it for. You don't put about 70,000 miles on that motherfucker. You see what I'm saying? So now it's not worth like it was when it came off the lot. In value. You got 15, 20 million in the bank, yeah, now you can buy a Lamborghini. You see what I'm saying? I'm trying to get across this street, man. We gotta get some water on the way back. I think when I was younger, I would have went broke because I didn't know how money worked. I think now that I'm older and I've seen, other people go broke and they had millions in the bank, and now I'm gonna say, oh, I'm gonna be a lot more careful because I don't want to go back to being struggling. You see what I'm saying? I want to die rich. I don't want to die poor. You see what I'm saying? So you watch other people making mistakes throughout the years, and then see the thing is, what right now, a Lamborghini to me, it doesn't really. I mean, I'd like it. I would like to have one, but it doesn't really wow me like it did when I was younger, man. When I was younger, if I would have had $2 million in the bank, I probably would have went to go get me a Lamborghini Gallardo, which is the $150,000 Lamborghini. That's the cheapest Lamborghini, man. You know what I'm saying? I probably would have went broke, man, and crazy. But now you get older, the material stuff it don't really move me like it used to. And back in the day, when I was younger, like I said, man, it used to move me, man. I used to be like, yeah, Lamborghini, oh man, Ferrari, oh man, Gucci, oh man, but now you get older, you're like, do I really need all that stuff? You know what I'm saying? You don't really need a Lamborghini. You want one, but you don't need one. You see what I'm saying? That's a car you get later in your career. A few years when you done had your money, you know know what I'm saying? Then you go buy your Lamborghini once your money got stacked up real high in the bank. You got millions in the bank. Okay, now it's time to go get the Lamborghini. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's just that shit don't move me like it used to. Material goods and shit, material possessions, you know, it just don't move me like it did. It was like I can live without that stuff. You know, I'll get it when I can afford it. Right now, you got $2 million in the bank, you can't afford none of that stuff. Start investing right away. Yeah, of course, you take you a vacation and get what you need, like shoes and stuff. Buy you a nice Honda Civic, or even buy you a Benz for like $60,000. You know, that's cool. A $60,000 Benz, okay, cool. $70,000, $80,000 at the most. You feel me? But for you to go out and buy a $200,000 Benz or a Lambo straight off the bat when you first get your money, that's not a wise thing, man. Be patient. You'll get the Lambo down the stretch, bro. You'll get the money down the stretch. Be patient as a motherfucker, bro. You know what I'm saying? But I gotta go. I gotta pay my phone bill. You guys have a good day. Peace out. Take care and bless. I'm out.